I think anyone that ever works on an event, no matter what the event is, knows that the last few days are hectic. I think 3 days out we had branches and leaves were everywhere. I mean, it just looked like there was no way it was going to get all done. But I think each artist knew what had to be accomplished in order for it to get finished. And those last few days, I don't think anybody was really even talking. It was just like one was going here, one was going here, and it all just came together. I think at that point, we sort of had been in it long enough to really know what exactly needed to get done for the room to be finished.
Each element was not really our own, it was all of ours. So I think we each had input on what we all did, whether it was in the design process or in the finishing touches. So we worked together, we collaborated on how the project finished out.
I was expecting us to all have a big difference in idea where we were going to go, and then we were going to struggle to get there, and you might get part of what you wanted or none of what you wanted. But we would talk about it. If we had a problem that came up, people would start throwing out ideas, and we all gravitated to the best idea. So getting near to the end and trying to decide where we're going to place everybody's artwork, I think we really relied a lot on Mike and Tana. They know placement. We would put something up and then they would kind of be the catalyst for moving it if it didn't work right.
We literally did not have one issue the whole time with anybody. You know, we each had some ideas. We worked on each other's ideas. There were people that made my ideas better. Hopefully I made their ideas better. And it was fun. It was fun to see each other's approach. And you know, sometimes as you're working on something, you get that look like, yeah, I don't know, is that going to work? Is he crazy? You know, and sometimes it works out, and then sometimes you have to take it down when they're not looking because it didn't work.
We all cooked all of our food in our restaurants and then transported it all over there. Smayo would plate his salad while Josh is decorating his eggs.
Put a jalapeno on there to help spice it up a little bit, give it that Southwest flair. We use Texas shrimp to help keep it local microgreens from a small farmer just outside of town.
I decided to incorporate some fresh herbs into my breadcrumbs and use that as my green. I knew that I wanted to incorporate beets in some way because they have such a reddish purple color that I knew would look pretty on the plate.
The fennel gives you amazing flavor. It's almost like a licorice. You never had that before, so when you put it in your mouth, it's like, oh, this is so different.
As far as matching the plates to the room, really it was just more about the colors. Just to add to the room, not to take away from the artist what they've done.
When we're plating, it is a lot like a sculpture. We're trying to create height and width, and I was able to achieve a lot of the height with my prosciutto. It was almost kind of like flames coming out on some of them.